Have you ever wondered how your favorite chocolate is made? Let's back in time to ancient Mesoamerica, where the cacao tree, the source of all chocolate, first flourished. Here, the cacao beans were so precious, they were used as a form of currency. Fast forward to the 16th century, when Spanish explorers brought this treasure back to Europe. The bitter drink made from cacao beans was initially not well received, but with a dash of sugar and a touch of innovation, it was transformed into a sweet beverage that quickly became a sensation among the European nobility. As the centuries rolled on, the love for chocolate only grew, and the ways in which it was consumed. From a bitter drink to a sweet, solid treat, chocolate has evolved tremendously, become the delectable delight we relish today. Now that we've whetted your appetite with the history of chocolate, brace yourself for a tantalizing journey through the chocolate-making process. Did you know? Some of the best chocolates in the world come from Peru, known for its high-quality cacao beans. It all begins with a small tropical tree, the Theobroma Cacao. This tree, with its delicate flowers and colourful fruit, thrives in the humid climates of Africa, Central and South America. Each cacao tree bears pods, about the size of an American football, filled with cacao beans. As the pods mature, they are carefully harvested from the trees. Then, the real magic begins. The cacao beans are extracted from the pods and left to ferment. This fermentation process, often taking up to 7 days, is critical in developing the beans' complex chocolate flavour. After fermentation, the beans are dried under the tropical sun. This drying process can last from a few days to a couple of weeks, and it's another crucial step in bringing out the chocolatey goodness that we all love. The journey of chocolate continues as these processed beans make their way to the factory. Inside the factory, the transformation from bean to chocolate begins. The cacao beans, fresh from their tropical origin, begin their metamorphosis under the careful watch of skilled artisans. The first step in this transformative journey is roasting. Roasting is a delicate dance of time and temperature, a process that brings out the rich, complex flavors hidden within the humble cacao bean. With heat, the beans develop a symphony of flavors, from the fruity and floral to the deeply nutty and chocolatey. The craft of roasting is an art in itself, a balance of science and intuition. Once the beans have been perfectly roasted, they're ready for the next stage, cracking and winnowing. Cracking breaks the beans into pieces, freeing the precious nibs from their protective shells. The shells, though not part of the final product, are not wasted. They are often used as mulch or natural fertilizer, returning to the earth that nurtured the cacao tree. Winnowing is the process of separating the cracked beans from their shells. Using air, the lighter shells are whisked away, leaving behind the dense, flavorful nibs. These nibs, small and unassuming, are the heart of chocolate. They carry the essence of the cacao bean, the soul of chocolate. With the nibs ready, it's time to create the magic mixture that becomes chocolate. The nibs, rich in flavor and texture, are the heart of the chocolate. This is where the magic begins. These tiny fragments of roasted cocoa beans are transported to large, grinding machines. With friction and heat, the nibs are ground down into a thick, dark paste. This paste, my dear friends, is what we call chocolate liquor. Despite its name, it doesn't contain a drop of alcohol. It's simply pure liquid chocolate in its raw and unadulterated form. Now, you might be wondering, how do we get from this thick chocolatey paste to the smooth and glossy chocolate bars we all know and love? Well, it's all about separation. Chocolate liquor is composed of roughly equal parts of cocoa solids and cocoa butter. The cocoa solids give chocolate its rich, intense flavour, while the cocoa butter provides that melt-in-your-mouth texture. To separate these components, the chocolate liquor is sent to a hydraulic press. Under immense pressure, the liquor is squeezed until the cocoa butter is forced out, leaving behind a cake of compressed cocoa solids. This cake is then ground into cocoa powder. Now we're at the stage where the true character of the chocolate starts to shine. It's here that the chocolate maker's artistry comes into play, blending different types of cocoa, adding sugar, and adjusting the texture to create the perfect balance of flavour and mouthfeel. But that's a tale for another scene. For now, let's savour the journey from nib to liquor, appreciating the intricate process that transforms simple cocoa beans into the world's favourite treat. The final transformation is at hand, turning chocolate liquor into the chocolate we adore. With the chocolate liquor as our base, we now dive into the processes that shape the texture and flavour of our beloved treat, conching and tempering. Conching, named after the shell-like shape of the original machines, is a vigorous kneading process. The chocolate liquor is ground between heavy granite rollers, oscillating back and forth. This dance, which can last from a few hours to several days, generates heat that melts the cocoa butter, allowing it to coat the tiny particles of cocoa and sugar. The result? A smooth, velvety texture that melts on your tongue. But conching doesn't just refine texture, it also refines flavor. The heat and motion drive off unwanted acidic notes and enhance the inherent chocolatey aroma. It's here that the chocolate begins to taste less like a fruit and more like the indulgence we know and love. The next step is tempering, a careful process of heating, cooling, and reheating the chocolate. This controlled cycle of temperature changes gives the chocolate its glossy appearance and satisfying snap. It's a delicate dance of science and artistry, ensuring the cocoa butter forms the right kind of crystals that result in a stable, shiny chocolate. And what about the different types of chocolate we enjoy? That's all down to the proportion of ingredients. Dark chocolate has a higher percentage of cocoa solids, giving it that robust, bittersweet flavor. Milk chocolate, on the other hand, has milk powder or condensed milk added, lending it a creamier, milder taste. And white chocolate, it's made from cocoa butter, sugar and milk, but contains no cocoa solids, which is why it lacks the dark color of its siblings. And just like that, your favorite chocolate is ready to be savored and enjoyed. Each step in the journey from liquor to chocolate, from the vigorous conching to the delicate tempering, has been meticulously calibrated to deliver that perfect bite of joy. So, there you have it, the journey of chocolate. It starts with the humble cacao tree, producing the precious beans that are meticulously harvested and processed. Inside the factory, a world of transformation unfolds, turning beans into nibs, then into a rich velvety liquor. The liquor finally morphs into the chocolate we all adore. The care, the craftsmanship, every step is a testament to the art of chocolate making. Next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, remember the incredible journey it's been on to reach your taste buds.